What up, people? Let's talk about TikTok on Uncle Ricky's house. Hey, look, it looks like that TikTok may be banned. I mean, that the government, this democracy based government, at least for now, we don't know about down the road, has decided uh, from members on both sides, in the Senate and in the House, Republican and Democrat, have decided that TikTok must go. TikTok has to. We cannot allow TikTok to be part of the American experience any longer. And why is this? Well, the official explanation is that TikTok is a security hazard, that TikTok is a threat to national security, that the Chinese are just raking all the data, skimming all the data, trying to get information on individuals, businesses, and government offices. Well, guess what? TikTok is not the first one to do that. Facebook has been caught doing that. Facebook said they had a right to sell your data. Uh, Instagram does it. Twitter does it. They all do it. But what makes TikTok the outlier? What makes TikTok the boogeyman among social media platforms in the United States? Well, what makes TikTok the boogeyman is something simple. And unfortunately, it puts the United States in a very bad light. TikTok is not an American-owned company. That's right. It's not American-owned. It's not even a white-owned company. It is a 100% Chinese-owned company. That's right. Chinese people own TikTok from China. Oh my God, that means that it's a communist infiltration device. No, that's not what it means. The communist Chinese said the same thing about American companies, Pepsi, Coke. It's just a source of putting CIA agents in our country. Which they did. I mean, CIA, FBI had people planted in Coke, Pepsi when they went to Germany after World War II. It's not an uncommon tactic. That's why they are pushing it so hard. But because it's not uncommon, is it the truth? Or better yet, is it the whole truth? Have no doubt that, the Chinese government is raking the data from a Chinese-owned company. We don't even know if our government is not raking the data from American-owned companies. Maybe. But the thing is, that is just window dressing. The extent of secrets, if there are any secrets, really, really big secrets being stolen by the Chinese on TikTok, is small. The biggest reason the Republicans hate TikTok is because the Chinese are trying to displace the United States, and whether you realize or not, we're already displaced as the financial gurus of the world. China has all the money. Who do we owe most of our country to? China, Russia, our enemies. We owe our enemies more money than anybody else. I really don't get it, other than if you want to say it's a sort of a backhanded insurance policy. If you destroy us, you won't get your money back. That principle, I don't know. But anyway, that's where we sit. TikTok is about to be banned in the United States of America. The United States has, when it comes to multimedia, they haven't really been that heavy-handed. Just talking about, you gotta go. We can't have you. I mean, think about it like this. You wake up one day and the United States government decides to ban NBC for whatever reason they come up with. Because NBC is no longer useful to either side, Republican or Democrat. And if it's not useful to the Republicans or the Democrats, it probably won't be useful to anybody else, independent or whatever other body that, claims a name and says, hey, we're a political party in the United States. And so they say, okay, we banned in CBS. CBS has got to go. They are of no use. They're a security threat. They teach everything anti-American. This is the same thing that people on the left are accusing people on the right of inside on a domestic level, in our domestic politics. But on an international level for business purposes, because TikTok is a foreign entity, because TikTok is cleaning the clock of Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. It's got to go. Now I can understand on state devices and federal devices saying, look, you can't have TikTok on it, because those devices are supposed to be used for work functions, professional responsibilities, to meet the requirements of a job. No TikTok. You can't be cutting videos while you're sitting up, in a state office or a federal office. You're supposed to be there handling the business of the state or handling the business of the federal government. I understand that. I get that. That's a good thing. But to say that the average American citizen in the privacy of their own home can no longer have TikTok because we, the government, and it's not even the entire government, it's just certain powerful figures in the government, the ones that are getting the money from the owners of Facebook, Instagram, same people, Twitter, Elon, same people that are getting paid by old-fashioned media, paper media, because TikTok is a pain in their ass too. They are the ones pushing it. And then it's the motherfuckers that hate it, just like they hate anything else that keeps the people informed, that gives the people the ability to make up their own minds about anything. And they don't have to sit there and choke on party-fed agendas or government-fed agendas. This government, the United States government, it can be a beautiful thing. It has been beautiful in many respects. But when they feel threatened, when their power, when the leader's power feels threatened, all of a sudden now they want to cooperate and reach across the aisle and wipe out this national security threat. There really isn't a threat at all. Really is not a threat at all. The same information that goes over TikTok goes over Facebook and Instagram. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter are all worldwide. So if TikTok is such a security risk, why isn't Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter a security risk? And once again, I throw out this one gem. They are all American-owned companies. And they feel like if TikTok is banned, is kicked out of the country, all the TikTok followers will gravitate to one or the other of their platforms to continue, the TikTok life, but just on Facebook. You can't do that. Facebook is a different type platform. YouTube, I don't think anybody's even considering that, because YouTube is popular because YouTube does its own thing. YouTube is like, look, everybody can put your shit here. We are everywhere. Listen to it if you want to. If you don't, we don't take responsibility for anything. Neither does TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, or Twitter. But Twitter has become extremely right-wing. Facebook tends to lean right-wing. Instagram, I don't know what Instagram leans towards promoting, maybe except for digital prostitution. Instagram, yeah, it's like that. I mean, I'm not saying I got shit on Instagram, Uncle Ricky Smushy One, but Instagram is what it is. TikTok is what it is, and as far as what is important to me, TikTok is the most useful. TikTok is a source of information. I'm not saying everything that's on TikTok is true. Everything that's on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram is not true. But I get enough of everything to sit there and in my feeble little mind come up with my own opinion instead of having my opinion fed to me by one political party or the other. You know, there are millions of people in this country, both privately and in business situations, that make a large percentage or all of their income off of TikTok. So now, because politicians find TikTok to be inconvenient because it produces a source of knowledge that may produce backlash to whatever agenda they want to propose and push through and make into law, they don't want it no more. And that's mostly, let's admit it, mostly on the Republican side. But the Democrats that are behind this shit too, if you look at the age and if you look at their personal agendas, you find out that they are status quo Democrats. In other words, they are in the pocket of big money. And big money does not want TikTok. They don't want the Chinese taking any more American dollars than they have to. And I don't understand this, because they are the ones that created the situation where now you walk in the store and made in the USA is a rarity, but made in China is predominant. We, in our quest to be truly a democracy, we have to keep an eye on our government, both sides. Because when it comes to protecting their own asses, when it comes to getting money put in their pockets, and I'm not talking about their government, their federal or state paychecks, I'm talking about the donations, the political contributions that somehow just get misappropriated and never explained. This is what these politicians are trying to protect. Hell, most of them got TikTok accounts. They don't really give a fuck. They just want to get paid. Well, that's it for me. That's all for Uncle Ricky. As always, you know I love y'all. Peace out and God bless. See you.